In this video, I want to talk about Zoro potentially getting a black blade, right? Well, not potentially, because he will inevitably get a black sword, right? A black blade, and uh, I think it's obvious which one it's gonna be. What's it? It's called the Wado Ichimonji, right? That's what the sword's called. It's a white one, uh, with like the white handle and the white sword cover. That one right there, right? That's the one that's obviously gonna be the black blade, right? I've seen some people say they think it should be destroyed so Zoro could get like a new sword, which is dumb. This is a sword that Zoro has had since really the start of the journey. It's the only one that has like never broken since the very start. Like from his original three swords that Luffy helped grab, it's the only one he's kept. It will 1000% be Zoro's first black blade. It's not gonna be Enma. I forgot what the other one's called that he has, but it's not gonna be that one. It's gonna be the I, I, that Zoro, the white sword. Okay, I forgot what it's called again. So we go just call it that. It's gonna be that one, and that's the main reason why. It's really Zoro's like first sword he's kept. It's his longest running sword, and obviously, although he learned hockey with like pretty much all the swords he has, except and Enma has kind of had hockey poured into it, so I could see it maybe becoming a black blade, right? But we know that the more you hockey you put into a blade, the more it's gonna probably become a black blade, right? Uh, so there's I wouldn't be surprised if all Zoro's swords ended up becoming black blades. I don't think they will be, you know. Uh, yeah, I just don't think it'll happen. I think it's gonna just be one. But if all three of them happen, so the one sword I was just talking about would definitely be his first black blade, right? But if all three of them were to happen, right? If all three of his swords, ended up becoming black blades, right? I don't know like how all of them will end up becoming black blades, right? In my eyes, if Zoro only gets one black blade, which I think will probably be the case, it's either going to be his last fight before Mihawk, whatever that is, right? His last real opponent. I'm not talking about like no fodder opponents that he's not even gonna try to fight. Like it's going to either be like let's say they fight the Blackbeard pirates and then Zoro's like, I'm gonna go before we become Pirate King, or before I make my captive Pirate King, I'm gonna go face Mihawk, right? And then he goes and faces Mihawk. After that, he gets his back after he just got his back blade. Like he could get his back blade and it could be like a signal like, hey, I'm ready, I'm here. I'm gonna go fight Mihawk. It could be something like that. It would be really fire if he got it in his fight against Mihawk. It would be clean. Like picture them going toe to toe, Zoro struggling, Mihawk struggling, not as much as Zoro. You feel me? Maybe Zoro has the upper hand, right? Or no, not Zoro. Maybe Mihawk has the upper hand, right? Zoro struggling a little bit, and then his sword just becomes a black blade. The question is, I don't know like, how we're gonna know it becomes a black blade until he stops using hockey. You know, uh, it would be fire. You know what would be fire is if after he beat uh Mihawk, Zoro turns off his hockey and like uh his sword, right? It's just a black blade, right? It's just a black blade after he turns off all his hockey. Kind of sick, like leaving a stamp. I put it like that, leaving like a stamp, like, hey, I won, and then like he finally has a black blade. He's showing that he's the strongest swordsman in the world now. Even the likes of Shanks doesn't even have like a black blade. I don't think Roger did. I might be wrong on that one, but yeah, I think if Zoro beat Mihawk and then he got it after, I think that would be a cool way to just state like, hey, Zoro's the strongest one now. He's above the rest. It would be cool. But I wouldn't mind it no matter what. Like if it happened, if he got it and was like, all right, I'm gonna go fight Mihawk now. If he got it in the fight before he went to fight Mihawk, cool. You feel me? I would like that too. You know, I do. Zoro definitely has to get a black blade by the end of the series. Yeah. But that's really what this video is about. I just want to talk about Zoro getting a black blade and when it might happen. I do think it would. That now that I thought of that though, I do think it will be really fire if it happened after the fight. like leaving a stamp, leaving a mark that, hey, I won, and maybe that's his reward or something, or it's just like a signal that he's won. You know, yeah. But I'm post anime manga content 4 times a week: Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're into that. Consider liking the video if you liked it, and peace out.